Today we're gonna start building a spaceship for the new space DLC. Let's get started. And there's a reason why I'm not calling this the ultimate spaceship, and it's because I really don't know how to build a spaceship that well. So that's why it's just a spaceship, and there'll probably be an ultimate one here in the future. But let's go ahead and start on this thing. It's gonna be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and actually make the main frame there. And then the first thing we need is the actual rocket booster. So how many of these do we want? Hold on, I think we're gonna try 2. Okay, 2 is normally where a lot of power comes in. So if we search up rocket right here, we should get a whole bunch of options. So which ones do we even use? I'm kind of thinking this one. Oh, those are huge. All right, well, I think just for now we're gonna be using these 2 small ones just because I really don't know how to use these either way. So we're just gonna figure this out. And then there is 2 inputs on each one, and I kind of know how these work. So one of them is oxygen and then hydrogen. Okay, so that does make sense. Now we have the actual propulsion going on here. Now we need the frame. So I've seen most people actually disconnect these from like the main body, or not disconnect them. They're kind of like, I'll show you guys what I mean. Most people did something like this on both sides just to like kind of make it like look like it's disconnected, just connected by like these pipes to kind of have it separated from the main body, just in case a rocket did explode, because that sometimes does happen. So we're just gonna do something like this. I feel like this does look pretty cool. All right, great. Now we have like our kind of support beams for our rocket itself. Let's kind of see how these look. So where are they at? They're right over here. Okay, I definitely think this will work. It's super small. Like I could fit in one of these rocket boosters, of course, but let's see. What should we do in the middle here? I think we'll just do like one main support beam line. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll just grab our normal block here, and like I said, just one main support beam line going straight through the middle. Perfect. And now for these ones over here. So I think these will just go straight up or something. How should this work? Are we just gonna have these go straight up? Let's just see how it looks if we put them straight up. So we'll do something like this on all sides. Ooh, it looks like really framey. It looks like a building with all the frames and like no interior. It looks really weird. All right, so now we need to figure out how to make like an actual circle, because we don't want this to be uneven. So let's see how we should do this. We'll just put 2 blocks like this right here. I kind of know how to make one. We'll just see how it works though with blocks, because it's obviously much harder. And then maybe right here we could do a block right here. Wait, I think this will actually work out pretty well. Let's see if we just continue this and see how good of a circle it makes. Actually, I don't think this is really going to be circle-like. All right, so we have all the outside ones done, and I'm thinking right here we'll do the same thing. So we'll just have it be like one of these 1x2 things, and then the center block will just be a block. So I feel like that might work. No, that's definitely something's wrong with that. Okay, well, this isn't a circle, but is that like something necessary? Do space rockets have to be a circle, or can it be like this? I feel like this doesn't really look bad at all. You know what? I think we'll keep it like this. I don't care. We're going to be defining the physics here. So now we have this like main part here, and we need to make like a really large area in the center here, and this is going to be like our fuselage area. So very important stuff will go on in there. So that's where our hydrogen and oxygen will be to actually power these main jet engine. I'm kind of been seeing some stuff where they don't actually like work for that long, so we don't have a lot of fuel. Hopefully they fix that. Should this be enough room? Hold on, we actually need to see something before we do this. Here, we'll just make like kind of a flooring here just for now, and then we have to delete this block because we don't need that anymore. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves some tanks. So these are the new tanks they did add, the large ones. Okay, we could definitely grab some slightly larger ones, and then these are the huge ones. Ooh, wait, can we do it? I think yeah. So we can have 2 huge ones side by side stacking up. Perfect. So this should work out quite well here. So we need to actually have these raised off the ground. Actually, not the bottom ones, since yeah, that'll work right there. And then the ones above it have to be 1 block off the ground, because there's the connections are actually under them. So that's quite interesting. And then we'll have one side be hydrogen and one side be oxygen to, you know, kind of have it work like that. Let's go ahead and spawn this in, kind of see how high it is, because we don't want it to be too tall for how it actually looks. I feel like we could definitely add another one of those tanks, and then our actual piloting area would be up there. So something like that would work. Let's go ahead and add another tank and see how this actually does work out. We just want it exactly 1 block above. I don't want to be like super close to these, because I think these are actually the parts that explode mainly on a rocket. So we're gonna be careful with these. Okay, we're just gonna put some support beams that jet across the entire thing, just like that. All right, so this is the actual control area where we control it. All right, perfect. So this is where our piloting area will sit at. And now how should we do this? Because on most space stuff, it kind of curves like inwards. Okay, so you know, the first thing we're gonna do is add a seat and make the floor also. All right, so we need 2 seats. I want this thing to be operated by 2 people, because that sounds more fun with 2 people. So let's go ahead and grab a seat. And then which seat should we use? Can this seat work for space? I hope it will. So we're just gonna put 2 of these right here, and that wouldn't work. Okay, so we need the actual support beams for the seat, of course. So should the support beams be like right here? Let's see if this will work. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. We definitely need these seats to be more closer together. We don't need 3 blocks in between. That's if like we're making a massive space shuttle. Okay, so 1 block in between will work. And I'm kind of worried about this head part here, because there's only 1 block kind of separating their head from the outside, which is a little bit concerning, but we'll see how this will do. We're gonna line these blocks up just a little bit more. We'll probably do 2 on each side, and then the windows will be on the front. And we'll also put 2 windows right here. So we're just gonna kind of reserve this area for 2 windows right there. And then where else should we put these windows? Of course, like some in the front so they can see. All right, so how should we start rounding this off? This is definitely the hardest part of this entire operation, we'll just say. So can we do something like this? No, I don't think that'll work. Okay, so we just had to move the seats forward 1 block, so we could even just place this block here to try rounding out the top. So I don't know if this is gonna work that well. Okay, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Now we need some stuff for over here. I feel like there is a block for this. Is it this 1x2 pyramid? I feel like this would definitely work. Okay, so if we click this and drag it up, is this the perfect block for it? It's not working, and no, it's not. All right, we found the perfect block for that section, and okay, so we're definitely having an issue over here. You know, we'll just take this out and grab a, what's it called, 1x4 wedge, and we'll stick this right here. And of course, we can't forget about the entrance to this thing. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of an issue here. I don't know where we're gonna put that at. We'll try to figure it out. I'm gonna put this over here like a Lego piece, and it's just gonna slowly enclose right here. So that is done. And all right, so what do we have going on here? It's starting to angle up. Let's spawn this in and just kind of look at what it looks like here. Okay, it doesn't look that bad, actually. This definitely needs to angle up a little bit more here. Okay, we'll do that. Definitely we'll do that. So let's see, how should we do this? Because we still want windows that they can look through up here with all their buttons and stuff, but we don't want it to be too high. You know, we could probably rise these seats up to up here, maybe. We'll see. But we're just going to continue rising it using these same blocks we used down here, except this time it's going to get much more enclosed, which that might mean we have to use different blocks. So we're just going to kind of separate it out, smooth it out. Yep, even it out right here. I really hate having to like drag these blocks. Oh, okay. So we are having an issue right here. What did we do for that issue down there? All right, we were smoothing it out right here, and then we encountered an issue, and I feel like this block right here, this like little pyramid thing, would fit perfectly, and it does. All right, so then we're gonna have to do the same pyramid again over here. So we'll just click and drag it across, and then it should kind of fit right there. Okay, it does. Great, guys, this is definitely coming along. Okay, so let's see how we should do this up here. We're just gonna do the same thing we did down there and copy the other side, so we don't have to rebuild it again. So we go ahead and click copy, click K 2 times, and then it should be the opposite way, which it is, and then we'll just put it on the exact other side and make it look nice. And okay, perfect. All right, I feel like it's definitely starting to come together. We definitely need to round it out more at the top. Actually, it looks really good from below, but then when we go up here, yeah, we need to make it definitely round out more. For that, we're gonna go ahead and use these 1 by 1. So this will definitely even it out quite quickly here. So let's see how this will work. We're gonna grab some more wedges, and then this top part up here will be the small little window that we can look through. Or wait, should we use windows or cameras? I feel like cameras would be probably more efficient here. Ooh, this is kind of important. So this would be the front of the spacecraft right here. Let's go ahead and just flatten it out. No windows at all. We'll just do something like this. Let's see how this kind of does look. Okay, so that actually doesn't look too bad. What in the world happened to the block that I kind of lined up through the entire center? That's gone, and it definitely needs to be there because it looks like it's super, the integrity doesn't look that strong. Okay, we'll do that, and okay, now it looks much better. There we go, much better. Okay, so what were we talking about? Let's go up here and see how this does look. Okay, so we are currently looking up at the sky. Yeah, that definitely does not need to be a window. That's way too small of a peep area to look out of. So yeah, I think we're going to be using cameras, pure cameras, to actually see outside of this thing, which means we need to have pretty good power in this thing. So oh yeah, that's definitely important. I left like no room to leave any logic or anything of that nature at. And then I don't think these will be windows right here. This will actually be the main entrance. So let's go ahead and see how this way. I don't think a hatch can actually fit here. Wait, yeah, one of these small hatches will work. Okay, perfect. I was kind of concerned there for a second. Okay, so that'll be the entrance for this entire spacecraft. Is that even centered? Yes, it is. I don't know why it didn't look centered there, but let's kind of even it out here on the floor so we can have it be right there. And we'll do something like this, and then it'll have to go up almost immediately before it hits one of those fuselage tanks and something like that. Perfect. All right, nice and airlocked in here now. Oh, this is actually coming together way better than I thought it would, honestly. I thought I would be like really messing this up, but actually it's really going good. All right, so I'm thinking on the sides here to actually get to the atmosphere and save our fuel, we're gonna add 2 more rocket boosters, which are actually things in real life. It's like those big rockets that hang off the side of, you know, the I don't know what they're called, rocket ships. Yep, there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a, what's it called? So let's just search up connector. I feel like that'd be the best option here. Yep, hardpoint connector. There we go. All right, so this right here will be the connection connecting the actual hardpoint. So let's go ahead and make the hardpoint thing over here, and this will be the actual rocket booster thing to launch us into outer space, or hopefully it will have enough power to do that. So let's go ahead and make that happen. So we'll put one of those right there, and of course we have to unmerge it. So we have to cut it out and then paste it back in the same spot. Same thing with the other side. That's very important. So we'll do that. And now we need to make a big line of fuel that runs all the way down. Okay, so how should we do this? We have symmetry on, right? Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our rockets. So if we search up rockets, there's a whole bunch of like actual fuel tanks here. So these are the huge ones. I don't think that's even necessary. Those are definitely too big. And then we have the large ones right here. And okay, these large ones, would those work? Okay, that looks slightly larger than what we need. Is there something in between that? Is there a medium one? Hopefully there's a medium. Okay, yes, there is a medium one. Let's go see how this one looks. Okay, so a medium one right here. Okay, something like that. Don't you normally want them like touching your actual plane though, or no, this isn't a plane. Yeah, I think we actually want them really close to the rocket, because as you can see, there's like a gapping right here. We don't want that. So what we're gonna have to do is back up this hardpoint connector 1 block, and it's actually gonna get in our space shuttle here, but that's fine because it's still airlocked in there, right? Let's go back in here. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. No gaps at all. And now what we can do is actually delete this, and we're just gonna completely rise this block right here and move it over 1 block. Okay, so we'll cut it out like this and then move it over 1 block, and now it's actually touching the shuttle itself, so this will work out really good. And same thing with the other side here. Perfect. Merge it in, and all right, actually we don't need to merge it in. So now it's actually touching the main space shuttle here, and we're gonna go ahead and extend this rocket because I definitely feel like this is the one that we're gonna be using. So let's just go ahead and extend this all the way down, and we want a lot of fuel in this thing, so we're gonna line this down all the way basically to the bottom here. How far are they normally down in real life? I don't even know. Are they like this far down? This might be way too far. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a actual booster here. So not the large one, we need a medium. So this booster right here will help us get to space. Okay, I feel like something like that would work. I feel like that's way too low. Okay, maybe we'll do it like right here. Would that work? Okay, that kind of looks better. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, we're just gonna lower it a bit more. We'll have it probably right here. Okay, that'll work. We want it to be kind of like in this framing area right here, so it doesn't like heat up the fuel tanks and, you know, explode everything. Okay, so as you can see up here on the top, it's not evened out like at all. I kind of know what to do right here. So you just want to smoothly even it out just like this. Perfect. And that's basically all you have to do. And then we need a pyramid block to actually even it out slightly better. So we'll do that. And that hardpoint connector block right there, we'll just have to do, honestly. 1 block won't make it look too bad. There we go. It's looking quite nice. Let's go ahead and spawn this in and see how this looks. Okay, so it does support its own weight. Should we have like landing pads? No, this is for space. We're not going to really be landing with this. Definitely not on the moon. I don't know how to do that yet. That's why this is called a spacecraft, by the way. We're not landing on the moon with this. We'll get to the moon, but we're not landing there. That's I don't think that technology has been researched yet. Uh-oh, we're having issues. Okay, so I think I accidentally no-clipped in, or it was my heavy weight that tipped it over. Let's go try this again, and we're in it. Okay, I think we just switched in it last time. But let's go ahead and actually add some landing pads to this thing. This is very important because this thing is currently being supported by its rocket boosters, which isn't safe at all. That's like an explosion waiting to happen. Let's go ahead and kind of add our support beams here. So we'll want those sticking out farther than the rocket booster itself. So something like that will perfectly work, and same with this other side here and something like that. But yeah, we can't forget about this back side here because it will definitely tip over if we only have support beams on one side. So we just want that sticking out 1 block, and then we'll drag this to the same height as those other ones. Delete the extra block, and now we have some support beams for the rockets. Okay, this is pretty cool. But I feel like something looks a bit off with these support beams on the way bottom. Like, I don't feel like they should be curved. I feel like they should just be fully locked extended. So we'll do something like this, and now I think that looks definitely better. All right, so it's only 1 block away from the actual rocket booster part, which might be an issue. Let's see, what should we do about this? Oh, that kind of tips over easily. Hold on, was that like me pushing it? Hold on, how much does this weigh? Yeah, so we can't push it. I glitched inside of it there, so that's definitely good. We don't want to be pushing our rocket upside down here. So let's see, I think 1 block will do, but if that does counter issues, we'll just fix it. We can't forget about painting stuff. Okay, so we're gonna paint these main rocket boosters right here, because I can guarantee we're really not gonna do a whole lot more customizations to those. So we'll go ahead and paint all of that, and now we got some neotastic colors going on here. This actually doesn't look that bad at all. So let's spawn this in and kind of look at it. There it is, guys. This looks super cool looking. Okay, we did forget about one thing important on these rocket boosters here. So we need an actual microcontroller to like transfer information. You know, we'll do a neotastic blue color to make it blend in more. Okay, so we'll do something like that. And then this launch thing right here, when it's launched, number 1 will activate these rocket boosters down here. So we'll connect those to that, and same thing with this other side here. Wait, it's not working. Okay, we did the wrong one. And then we need to connect the composite to this one right here. So composite data receive, and then we need one for over here. Let's see how that works. So then we have this one microcontroller right here. We'll turn off symmetry because we don't need that. Where should our microcontrollers be? Oh, I just forgot about that part. You know what? I don't really think we need this large of an area just for these 2 seats. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and actually rise these seats a couple blocks here, probably as much as we can before issues do start to arise. So you know, we can actually rise these quite a bit. We'll do, okay, never mind. We can rise these to like the absolute ceiling. We don't need that. What we'll do, we'll just rise these seats like right here so we can at least click on them, and all of our logic and batteries will be down here. Okay, so something like that will work. We're gonna go ahead, paste that in, put our microcontroller right about here. We'll put it directly behind the seats. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we'll do it again, and it's not letting me place it. There we go. Microcontroller is done. We'll connect this composite to composite data send. Wait, which one is this for? That's that one right there, and then composite data send, and then we need to connect a button. So toggle button, and this button right here will actually launch this thing. So we need to be careful when we click this button. We'll go ahead and do this, and of course we're going to test it today, guys. You guys know me. The launch button there, and then we need a button to actually disconnect the rocket boosters themselves. So just in case they run out of fuel, we don't need all that extra weight. So we'll go ahead and connect these to launch on both sides, just like that. Perfect. Then we cannot forget about naming these. So we'll do release. We'll just name this release. I'll probably spell something wrong here. Release and then launch. Okay, so two definitely different things here. Let's go ahead and spawn this in and test it out. No clip up in here. We need some type of platform to actually enter it. Wait, I saw a gap. Wait, that means it's not waterproof. Hold on, we have some gapping going on here. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. That's completely fine. All right, so this is where we control this thing at. We have the launch right here. Oh yeah, infinite electric needs to be on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Launch is on. We are in the air taking off. Oh, that's awesome. We definitely need to add on some stability, but that'll be a different video. I honestly have no idea how that works, but let's just say for some reason we need to disconnect them, so we'll just release them just like that, and they actually release, and hopefully they don't hit us, because that is something that tends to happen. But they're like perfectly in formation, which is pretty cool. But yeah, when we actually go down, it really angles us towards like the landing area pads, which is really good. So let's see how good these landing support beams actually do on this probably very severe landing here. And actually that wasn't bad. It didn't like spread up the to the fuselage at all. That's really good. But guys, that's probably gonna be it for this video. Let me know what we should add next on the space rocket. This is a pretty cool build, but make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe, hit that bell, join the Discord. Link is in the description. But thanks for watching and goodbye.